it is a pleasure to introduce you to a sitting judge. He's an associate, and that is William Stewart Boyd. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. And before I forget, I want to thank Ann Yee for contacting me and arranging for you to be here. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your background?
Well, I've been in the legal profession for a little over 30 years. 17 years as an attorney, 13 years currently as the sitting judge. Currently, I'm in the domestic relations division. I'm the team leader of Calendar C, which means that I have some supervisory responsibilities over 4 judges.
Now, what courthouse are you in?
Richard J. Daley Center.
Okay.
Okay, downtown.
Yeah.
Okay. We have about 13 to 1,400 cases on my call. I handle everything.
That's a day or a week?
No,
or
total cases.
Okay.
Well, per day, I've been averaging about 68 cases per day.
Wow.
It's a very busy call. So I handle everything from the initial filing of the case to when I decide it's ready to go to trial. Once I decide it's ready to go to trial, I give it to one of 3 trial judges. They try the case, then we send it to the post-decree judge. So I handle everything in pre-decree motions, from child support to temporary maintenance, temporary custody. Any temporary order I will enter.
Wow. So, and you've been doing this for 13 years?
Well, 12 and a half years. I did like 5.5 months in traffic court.
Ah.
Which was
no, I meant 13 years as a judge. Well,
Total,
everybody does
yes.
traffic court in the beginning. That's the...
Most people do.
Yeah.
They send you there to learn how to handle a busy call.
Yeah. So, okay, so you're an associate, and that's kind of safe, but now you're running.
That's correct.
Now, you're going countywide, or you're going in a sub... What are you running for?
I'm running for the Illinois Appellate Court, and that's a countywide race.
Right, and it's not only countywide, that's a step up. That's, that's more like the all-star game, not just the major leagues. Because actually, a circuit court judge to me is major leagues, so I guess you're you're going for the all-star division now.
Well, I guess you put it like that.
So, I mean, that's a countywide thing. So, is this the first time you've actually had to mount a campaign?
This is the first time I've actually mounted a campaign.
Wow.
For the general election.
Well, I know you've got Ann Yee working for you.
That is correct, and she's great.
Now, how many signatures do you need to...
3,604 signatures. That's the minimum number of signatures that you need. Currently, we have almost 10,000 signatures.
Wow, that's actually the right thing to do from interviewing election lawyers.
Right.
Because you need about 3... Because the battle for signatures gets vicious, and you never know who might have moved, who might not be a registered voter anymore. Or...
Right. And we haven't stopped at that point because...
That's a very impressive total.
Well, thank you. November 28th is the first filing date. So this is our last push to get as many signatures as we can. I'd like to shoot for somewhere between 11 and 12,000. And then we'll have them bound up and ready for filing on November 28th.
Very good. And the rules. Well, Jim Neely's a frequent guest. He always talks about the different rules and things and educates us about these things. So in the meantime, I mean, I imagine, well, first of all, besides for contacting me and coming over here, I imagine you're all over town trying to meet people and greet and...
Right, all over the county trying to meet people and greet.
Yeah.
It's, and you quickly learn and understand how large Cook County is. It's massive. I think it would be like number 14 if it were a state. So it's,
Wow.
It's a task.
Yeah. No, it's definitely... Listen, I'm originally a far south sider, and now I'm far north sider. That's just Chicago, let alone the county.
Right, this is,
and that's
this
25
Chicago.
miles apart.
That's correct. And people forget that the city of Chicago is not the county, and they do that.
And actually, the county, I think, has more people than the city.
Okay, there's 5.1 million people in Cook County, I believe.
So it's about 50-50. Well, Chicago's a little more than 50 then.
Right, right.
So, okay, very good. So, I mean, when you approach people, do people ask you specific kinds of questions? What kind of response are you getting? What are people curious about? What do people want to know?
Well, people kind of want to know my background, who I am. It's kind of interesting because my campaign manager had me out on a photo shoot yesterday.
Yeah.
And we were at City Hall at State of Illinois building over in Millennium Park. And it's interesting because when you have a photographer taking pictures of you, people come over and talk to you.
Interesting.
It is. And as they would come over, I'd talk to them and tell them I'm running for the Illinois Appellate Court. And they ask, well, how long have you been a judge? And No, just background things.
Yeah.
And I would also tell them how important it is to actually know your judges, because in the state of Illinois, there's approximately 900 judges. About 460 some odd of those judges are in Cook County. Going up to the next level, there's 24 appellate court justices in the first district, which is the district Cook County is located in. So you have a small number of people determining the laws for a huge number of people. 5 million people, 463 trial judges, 24 appellate court justices, then of course 7 Supreme Court justices. So you have this pyramid.
And people don't even begin to realize the fact that, it's like, as opposed to, let's say, a state rep or a state senator that might not affect you at all, if they actually appear in front of you or another judge, that's life-changing decisions, be it marriage, divorce, real estate, jail.
Everything. And everything you just enumerated, I hear in domestic relations. People always think domestic relations is a very narrow area. Domestic relations encompasses everything that touches a human life. You tell me one thing, I can tell you that I've heard it, or it will come up in domestic relations. If you have a business evaluations. You have real estate, property evaluations. You have children, custody, visitation, child support. You
Wow.
name it, we deal with it.
That's a very well-rounded background for
the appellate court.
Yeah. Now, in the appellate court, do you sit alone in appellate court, or is it a group of judges that decides these cases? Or?
There's panels of 4. There has to be 3 judges to determine any case, so they rotate. So in first district, there's 6 panels of 4, 24 judges.
Right, in the first district is Cook County, I assume.
That is correct.
And that's also with the Daly Center?
It's at, I believe it's 160 North LaSalle. The Daly Center only has the circuit court.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Actually, I never asked that question before. That's new information. Thank you.
No problem. I wanted to know where I was going to be sitting.
Okay. Yeah, well, hopefully I won't have to appear in front of you, but...
That's what everyone says. You're a nice guy, but professionally I don't want to appear in front of you, which is a good thing.
No, that's a very good thing. So, you have a campaign website?
Yes, I do. In fact, here's my card.
Okay, well, you know what? My glasses aren't on, so I'm
Oh,
going to
I'm
ask
sorry.
you to... it's okay.
See, now,
I look pretty without them on camera.
I was going to have the same problem. The website is Judge Boyd at boydforjustice.com.
Judge Boyd at Boyd for Here, I'll put on the glasses for you. Okay, and citizens to elect Judge William Stewart Boyd, 303 West Madison Street, Suite 1925, 312-334-9648. Judge Boyd at Boyd. So boydforjustice.com is the general website.
That is correct.
Red, white, and blue card, by the way.
Of course. And there's a bookmark.
Oh,
I know you read books.
Thank you very much. Yeah. I do appreciate it. I want to thank you very much. I want to, make sure you vote come election time, although it's still quite a ways away. And we want to thank Judge Boyd for being here. And good luck in the campaign.
Thank you for having me so much.
My pleasure.
Thank you.